Hello everyone, I hope that you're doing well. As a follow-up to yesterday's video about mods getting removed from Baldur's Gate 3's mod manager for both PC and console players, I got some good news, some bad news, and some just straight up ugly news to share with you guys. Now first, the good news. Eldwin has put their mods back on mod.io. They felt sorry for people that weren't able to load their saves because of the missing mods, so they restored them without any comments or anything like that. So if you want to go ahead and use the portrait poses for photo mode, Claravel's emotes, or the get a room photo mode animations, these are all now available for download, or if you previously had them downloaded, you can keep them on your saves. They want to also thank me for making the video yesterday regarding this, but a very clear example of exactly what I was talking about in the comments here. Jay Dunna and all you soft chronically online pussies need to toughen the fudge up. That is ridiculous. And unfortunately, I got around 30 or 40 comments like this on my video yesterday, which was just absurd. Now, personally, I don't think I need to toughen up. I get comments like this every single day, and it's pretty funny whenever this happens because people get so mad over free content. But I feel terrible for mod authors who have to deal with bullshit like this. Now, the chronically online part of this is kind of ironic because most of the people that post things like this are keyboard warriors, honestly, probably don't leave the house that much. So they're the ones that are chronically online because they feel the need to hate like that on the internet. And also funny to tell someone to toughen up when you would never say this over in person. This is just something that they would be comfortable saying because they're behind a keyboard. I honestly had a really good laugh when I saw this because this is exactly what I was talking about. And unfortunately, my modders on my channel here had a very busy time with cleaning up some of the comments that were less than savory here on YouTube. Again, this is something that happens to me every single hour of the day. I have to deal with some toxic commenter, but that's fine. I make content. I kind of expected that. I just feel really bad for the people that are making these mods, like Eldwin here, who had to put up all these notifications that their mods are restored just because people are really angry about things like that. And sadly, this isn't the first time that things like this has happened. Actually, Eldwin commented on my video yesterday and mentioned how Skyrim is like this, but even worse. And agreed, I've seen a lot of really toxic things in the Skyrim modding community, Fallout modding community, the Sims modding community, and much more. So here again is the post that I touched on briefly yesterday, talking about how there's not a lot of good feedback on their mods, people just complaining about their mods breaking their game and things like that aren't helpful to help fix the problems that they may be having with the mods. And they only really added it to mod.io because it's literally a one-click download, and that's literally what their mods do. But again, people are very angry and just not helpful whenever they have issues with mods, and they think that this is the reason that their game is broke, not the other 99 mods they may have installed. The funny and sad thing is, if you look at any modding community and even just type the word toxic, you're going to see thousands of Reddit threads talking about Skyrim mod community is toxic. Toxic entitlement in the modding community from Skyrim mods subreddit. Like, this is something, unfortunately, that's been in video games since like 10 plus years ago. Honestly, since the internet was created, people have been toxic on it. But the modding communities it's free content. It's not like a DLC where you have to pay money to use the mod. It's free. So the fact that people are getting this angry is ridiculous. Another thing is, if the mod doesn't work for you, just don't download it, don't use it, uninstall it. You'll be fine. You can always test these out before you save another time over your current save, so if you can just figure out if the mod is right for you. And again, something I do need to mention that I talked about a lot yesterday is that mod authors aren't paid for this, and this is something that blows my mind. People have complained in the comments on my videos before saying that, hey, this modder does commissions. Commissions aren't enough to like support yourself. You can't even afford rent if you did full-time commissions all day, because they only pay not a lot of money. So even if a mod author does take commissions, they're not making bank from this. No one could survive being a modder full time. It's not a job. It's literally something that they do in their free time for the passion of the game that they enjoy. So I just had to mention that part again because there was some confusion about this, thinking that mod authors are like, Scrooge McDuck swimming in money from the commissions that they get for mods, which is couldn't be further from the truth. What's even funny is this commenter said that this has been around since Morrowind, and I've actually unfortunately seen it. Morrowind and Baldur's Gate 3 actually have a somewhat intertwined modding community. A lot of the mod creators are in both of the make mods for both the games, which is really nice to see. But unfortunately, the toxic people just never leave. And even worse, this is something that was pretty crazy. So a while back, there was a Sims update that came out, and it broke mods, kind of similar to what happened in Patch 8 and how everyone freaked out with things like their mods broke. So what happened was Turbo Driver, who makes one of the most popular mods in Sims, said, hey, upcoming Love Struck game patch on the 23rd. There's an update and expansion pack will likely affect some mods. I will be away during the time, so fixes to my mods will be slightly late. I'm sure you're fine waiting around a bit longer than usual. And this mod author ended up getting doxxed while they were on a family vacation. That is insane. And there's tons of posts about this, so you can go check those out if you're curious. Turbo there, mod creator, one of the most downloaded mods for Skyrim, and he also got pushed away because the modding community for some games can just be incredibly toxic. Now, I also want to just confirm that this is not everyone, and a majority, I would say probably 99% of people are very positive and nice in the modding community. Pretty much everyone that comments on the videos is nice, and it's just, there's a very vocal minority of people in the modding community for any game, and the unfortunate part is they are way too comfortable behind a keyboard, so they say all sorts of ridiculous stuff. And again, I've done videos on this in the past, unfortunately, because whenever patch 8 dropped, there's mod authors that stopped making mods for Baldur's Gate 3 just because people freaked out because patch 8 caused an issue with their mod, which the mod creator was aware of and was working to correct. But people freaked out way too much, leading to us losing people, very talented people at that make mods for the game. And unfortunately, a common theme that I seen yesterday, and even in this comment, was telling me to be more tough and stop deleting comments. I had someone that lashed out at me, and then later mod removed their comment, obviously, and then they left another comment freaking out about the comment getting deleted, which was just crazy because their first comment was not something you should even type on the internet. And the reason that this is a problem, calling people out saying they're not tough enough, it's like, again, these are free mods that the mod creator made for other people's enjoyment. So if you think that a mod creator needs to toughen up, like, that's some self-reflection that you need to do on why you're so angry at people for no reason. So if you see behavior like this, please just call it out, because it's not okay for mod authors to go through stuff like this. Like, again, I've said it before, I'm okay with those type of comments. The people will never say things like that in person, so I don't take too much offense to it. It's kind of the territory that comes with being a YouTuber. People just hate on you for all sorts of ridiculous reasons. Like, I had someone say that I'm a Joe Biden voter yesterday, and I'm not even American. Like, I don't understand the logic of some people that leave comments online, but again, I feel terrible for mod creators who are doing this for free and just get unbelievable amounts of hate. As I said yesterday, 30 or 40 comments had to get deleted. And on my previous video like that, which was 2 weeks ago, same thing. There was like 50 or 60 comments that time that had to get deleted because people just don't know how to act on the internet and just want to call me soft or a pussy for not being okay with people being aggressive towards mod creators, which just does not make any sense. I didn't want to have to make a video on this topic again today, but just the overwhelming amount of negative comments, like there was 400 comments there, obviously with the removed ones that mods removed for me. It's a lot. It's a lot for people that make mods to have to see things like that. So again, I just want to inspire a message of positivity. So if you are enjoying a specific mod, go endorse the mod on Nexus. Go leave a positive comment about how it's made your run that much better. Because again, mod authors would love to see things like this because they enjoy the game a lot and they put a lot of time and effort. Again, mods take hundreds of hours to make. It's not like you press a button and a mod appears, like some people do believe. It takes time and effort. So go spread some positivity. Thank a mod creator for making something that you enjoy. Leave some positive feedback for them if they haven't removed their comment section on Mod.io, because I honestly don't blame any mod creators for wanting to remove the comments just due to how toxic they are. And you can see it on every single mod. It's just ridiculous. So again, another message of positivity. Get out there, thank your mod creators, and maybe do a donation. I donate to mod authors, and I'm poor. Like, yeah, we got to do better for the modding community here, because there's some vocal people that are very aggressive, and it just needs to stop. Again, didn't want to rant about this today, but had to do a video on this. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Hopefully get a console mod drop tomorrow.